What's up, YouTube? This is a UFC video. This is about UFC 128, Shogun versus Jones. If you guys didn't already know, the fight was originally supposed to be um, Shogun versus Rashad Evans, but Rashad Evans, had an injury and he won't be able to fight, which was kind of a shame. I really thought Shogun could actually win that fight. I mean, not Shogun, Rashad. I thought Rashad would probably win that fight just because his wrestling's too good and he just started going back to it and he's been doing really well. Um, Jones um, is great. What can I say? He's a phenom. He's nuts. He does the crazy shit. But I think Shogun's too experienced to fall for that, and I think Shogun will beat him. I wouldn't bet money on this particular fight. Usually I do, but I'm trying to keep my streak, kind of my winning streak going. I'm not trying to lose any bets. Um, but off the record, I think Shogun's going to win. Just because he's too strong, body kicks or whatever. But like I said, I thought before Bader was gonna beat Jones because I thought he'd be stronger. But Jones is just, those arms are so long. He's just so strong. So I could see him possibly pulling it out. But if he did, if he won with spectacular fashion, like a knockout or a submission, I'd be really shocked. But yeah, we'll see. Um, Also, Uriah Faber's fighting. You guys don't know who he is. He's a featherweight. Um, the UFC just recently got a featherweight division, and he's fighting. Um, I pick him to win. Faber's really good. I'm not gonna say. He has been kind of off though since ever since he lost those fights, he hasn't been fighting. Ever since he lost his title, he hasn't been the same guy, but he's still really good, and I'm pretty sure he'll just like steamroll this guy. Another fight I want to talk about is Nate Marquardt. He's a personal favorite fighter of mine. Um, I have a select few favorite fighters, and he's definitely one of them. He's really good. He's just like an all-around American athlete. He's just spectacular. Every fight he gets better. He's coming off a loss though, which I think is kind of ridiculous. He shouldn't have fought that person. He should have been fighting for the title, but instead they held it back from him for some reason, which I'm not quite sure. Maybe he sustained an injury and I didn't hear about it or something, but I think he should have had a title shot. Instead, he got knocked back down the run, which he had way more than enough wins to, you know, put his place there. He should have had it. But I guess the UFC thought different. Mirko Krokop is fighting. He's fighting Brendan Schaub. Brendan Schaub, he's from the Ultimate Fighter reality show. He was runner up, but since then he's been doing really good. He's kind of young, but I think Krokop is gonna win this fight. Just because of experience. But Krokop hasn't been fighting at that well lately. But I think it's time for a comeback, and we're gonna see him win. But Brendan Schaub, if he wind up catches him, I wouldn't be surprised. Krokop's been getting caught a lot, but I don't know. I just don't want to believe that Krokop's career's over yet. And another person is Louise Kane is fighting. If you guys don't know him, he's kind of like under radar fighter. But he's one worth mentioning. He has like dynamite in his hands. He's just like a really good stand-up fighter. That's what I have to say about him. I like watching him fight. So if you guys don't know that much about the sport, but we're gonna order the fight anyway, he's someone worth not missing that fight. And one other person I want to talk about is Pellegrino. I don't think it's gonna make the TV. I think it's gonna be a prelim fight, but it's probably gonna be on Spike earlier. But he's still really good. He's doesn't have the best credentials, but he's just such a tough guy. I thought he'd be worth mentioning. This guy, I'm pretty sure it was him. He got a hole in the bottom of his lip in the beginning of a fight, like a complete hole, like you could like stick your finger in it. And he wound up coming back and winning the fight, which I thought was cool because I could fight with an injury, but I think an injury that substantial would throw his game off. But he kept fighting and won. Like I'm shocked that he won, but I guess it happens. But that's all I really have to say. If you guys want me to talk about anything else UFC related, I will. Um, this is gonna be more of a UFC channel lately because the Yu-Gi-Oh format just started, so I'm not really onto that right now. But yeah, subscribe and everything. I hope I get as many subscribers as I can now that I'm doing UFC too. I have a lot of insight on the sport. I've been watching it probably since like '05. I've been a huge fan. Ever since I watched it one night late night on TV, I just kept watching it, and I think it's like the best thing ever. But yeah, there's any fighters you want me to talk about? Any predictions, like what I like my thoughts in general on who should be fighting each other, and all that stuff. I'll definitely tell you about it. Just message me or something, and I'll be glad to do a video. I need more reasons to do videos, more things to do a video about. I don't feel like waiting until every time there's a big UFC event to do a UFC video. So yeah, please PM me with stuff and everything. But yeah, that's it for today. I'm probably gonna come up with another Yu-Gi-Oh video like right after this. So I guess stay tuned. I'll be right back.